My shopping habits definitely shifted as I shifted within my own consciousness and awareness of what was happening within this industry. And so I think that was almost the first thing to shift, and usually for me that's how things work. It's like there'll be an internal change and I'll start acting in that way, and then I'll need to spread that out into the work that I'm doing. So my own consuming habits shifted before I started shifting the company. I was buying less. I'm very much into vintage, I always have been, but started to feel the weight and overbearingness of the things that I already owned. That idea, my relationship to the things shifted first, and then I started to apply that to the things that we were making. You know, when we approach a collection, the criteria for design falls within those same ideas. Is this a wearable piece? Are we doing our customer a favor by giving her this? Are we adding something to her, or just creating more noise and more things that she might already have? Are we giving her an alternative that's a smarter, kinder choice? Again, in a sea of a lot of choices, of a lot of things. And is this special? I think that that's the question that I ask so much in a design review. Like, is this piece special? Does this mean something? Or is it just, like, what are we answering with this? Sustainable fashion to me, I'd say, would be non-negotiable, wearable, and beautiful. One thing that I really wish that I could change would be the pace in which we are asked to output. I think that it's become really out of sync as far as how many times we're putting out new collections and how quickly those need to go out. And we're feeding an old system that way of needing more and more and more, and people's very short attention span. And as a designer, it becomes a really challenging thing to always be in a state of creating newness, as opposed to being able to work on a singular collection over an entire year and let that be the most thoughtful, high quality work that you could do. So for me, in a big way, it's pace. And then obviously there's a ton of things on an industry-wide level that really need reform, as far as waste, our processes, our pollution, it's animal rights, human rights. There's a lot to do. For me, on the personal artist side, I'd like more time.